It's 2024 and I need a new game to play. I've been playing Fortnite, having a blast with that. I've been playing Naruto Ninja Storm, which I played for almost like 10 years. I've been having fun with the new JJK Cursed Clash, and I've even started, replaying a little bit of Elden Ring in preparation for Shadow of the Erdtree, which I'm super excited about. And by excited, I mean for the first Elden Ring from 2022, how many hours did I put on that game? I think I put either 200, 300, or 400 hours on that game. I loved it, especially the multiplayer, invading people, just the bosses were so difficult. I had a good time, and I can't wait to see what Nicola and Mesmer have in store for us Elden Lords, who are ready to return. But enough about those other games. Let's talk about 2023's Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. And I took a little peek at it, looked at the gameplay and trailer. It looked pretty good, realistic characters, tons of fantasy races, lots of blood, guts, and magical violence. So I thought I'd give it a go. So here's me trying out Baldur's Gate 3 on PS5. Okay, we got some kind of Skyrim-esque stone murals, some squid face dude under a giant brain ruling over other squid people. We got some cool looking body snatcher pods. Looks like there's like an egg in the middle. Oh, somebody with a cool spiky shadow. Oh, cool spiky shadow's too cool to walk. He just floats around the place. Motion sensor technology. Okay. There's the frog elf girl from the cover. Someone else is watching. I think that's us. Oh, he's like a cartoon character. He's only got 3 fingers, 1 thumb. Okay. Motion sensor technology. You can open stuff. Or it's just, he's doing all this psychically. Thing's full of tide pools. You gotta clean that, man. Oh, they're gonna make her eat it? Oh, is it gonna go into her belly button like in The Matrix with Neo and Agent Smith? She doesn't like the look of that. I think he's gonna... Oh, wait, what? Oh man, speak of not liking the look of that. Jeez, that's one way to get in you. Okay. And he's pulling up another little tadpole worm. Oh, we're next. Oh man. Okay. Oh, so he just psychically grabbed our head. And here's the frontal view of this little thing's mouth. And ooh, jeez. Yup, that just went inside us. Okay. Alright, now we are at the character creation screen menu. It looks like... Okay, so there's in-game characters. I forgot what you called them. Characters that are already part of the game, part of the story. I guess you can choose to play as them. Looks like... Oh, this one, it's a dragon, but not really a dragon. Oh, it just gives you your own story. Alright, so this is the dude I've seen all the weird, sexy TikToks about. Okay, so we got our classes, elf. Got your own racial abilities. We got the standard, stats, strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. I like these demon tieflings things. They look like Hellboy. Alright, we got our humans. Githyanki? Okay, so that's what the frog elf people are called. Githyankis. Okay, dwarves, half elves. Okay. Let's see. Halflings, gnomes, dragonborn, Skyrim, half orc. Oh, okay. So you can be orcs too. There's orcs in this game. Alright. That was like a different type of elf here, the drow or whatever. That kind of went over. There we go. So it's like the dark elf, drow. Alright, we got the human, rogue, ranger. I think it's like the call to animals dude. The archer is kind of like the wood elves in Skyrim. Paladin. This is like a white knight, like a magic knight, I guess. Like a good guy, good magic knight. Monk. What is a monk? Oh, it's like martial artist. Oh, okay. Alright, looks kind of weird with the staff, but fighter. So he's just like a brawler, like a boxer maybe? No, just uses regular weapons. Interesting distinction. Druid. Druid, he's like the nature folk, right? They use like trees and elements and stuff. Okay, yeah. Druid cleric. What the heck's a cleric? Okay, cleric's like a white mage. Okay. White mage. No staff as a club. Bard. Alright, yeah, I guess they always have to have that singing class. Barbarian. Okay, this is like the two-handing. Berserkers. Wizard. Okay, there we go. Magic class. More pure magic. Warlock. Okay, no staff. Seems like less abilities. Less spell stuff. Less spells, but looks cool. Same outfit as that other guy, though. Sorcerer. Okay, more spells. Looks more balanced. Looks like Wizard had slightly more stuff. Alright. Alright, we're back on the ship. This dude's feeling pretty proud of himself. He put 2 worms in 2 people. So he's floating away. What's that on the ground? Are those sleeping or are they dead? Okay. Alright. He doesn't look too worried about that. Alright, he's floating up somewhere. Looks like a throne or control panel or just more tentacles. Okay, he's making some hand signs and there's a bright light. No, it's a window opening or holes opening. I don't know how squid ships work. Alright. Giant squid ship in the sky. I think I've heard of that song. Alright. Flying over a big town or city with a nice river through it. We got the watchtower guy. He's probably had nothing to do for years and now he's like, oh, this is a bell worthy. I get to ring the bell now. I get to do the thing. Let me get up there to the top. Oh, that's a lot of stairs, man. Hope you get there in time. Look at those tentacles. Jeez. Oh, okay. Doesn't have to ring the bell. This dude's, yeah, that's one way to let people know you're in town. Alright, people are running away. And they're getting disintegrated by the tentacles? Alright. No, they're not getting disintegrated. They're getting teleported into the body snatching pods on the ship. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. How come there's like sleeping squid people next to those pods? Alright, giant portal, dragons flying out. Okay, squid guy does not look happy. Oh, there's frog elves riding the dragons. Okay, green frog elves on red dragons. Alright, the dragons and the frog elves and the squid people, they are at war. Alright. Ooh, there we go. The dragon just took a bite of some sashimi, some seafood. And squid guy's like, hey, I only have like 30 of those. Okay, just slap that dude off his dragon. He's going to hit the water like concrete. Oh, no, he's not. That's on a loyal, well-trained dragon right there. That was a nice catch. Let's see. Ooh, oh yeah, so I guess these things are not really ships. It's like a living thing. Okay. Oh, okay, you're going to kill all the people inside, man. Alright, he's going to pull these tentacles together and flick it. And, oh, it teleports. It teleports his ship. Okay, that's how they move around, I guess. Jeez, it's like they're fast travel. Oh, and then the dragons are like, nah, man, we got portals ourselves. Okay, let's see, they're gonna do that whole cliche flying through the canyon thing, banging against the walls. You know, everyone's seen this kind of like a million times, but it's dragons chasing some squid dude, so it's kind of unique. All right, just tore a hole through this ship. Frog elf girl is she's awake. She's like, oh, this is kind of a bumpy ride. Thought I could sleep through this. Alright, and now the dragon's like, there you are. Is the dragon here to rescue her, or are they just here to destroy the ship? What did he see? He's seeing something, so he's pulling some tentacles together. He's gonna... Oh, was the dragon blowing fire on the worm bowl? Oh, okay, the dragons are pissed. They're like, god damn it. The dude flicked himself away again. Oh, okay, we're still on the ship. Everything's on fire. Okay. She's out. She's looking at us. Is she going to help us? Okay, I guess not. She's just going to leave us. I mean, you know, we're not the same race, I guess. I picked a human sorcerer. And she's just like, you know, your nose is too big and you don't look amphibious. Okay, so they flicked themselves to some stone floating world. Red flying things? More? Oh, okay, these are like little flying demon babies. They're in hell. They just transported themselves to hell. Okay. Alright, we're finally getting to us actually playing the game and not just watching the game. There's my guy. He's basically a black Gojo. He's a sorcerer named Roland. I had him called Roland Fowl after a while, but I realized like most of the characters in the game don't have a last name. So I just stuck to Roland. I mean, I could have called him Gojo the Black, but I don't know, that felt too on the nose. Alright, so here we go. Looking at the menu screen, not too bad. You know what I mean? Kind of reminds me of Dragon Age, not as clean. Actually, reminds me more of Witcher 3, but not as clean as Skyrim. Alright, so you walk around here, probably can't run. I'm not a big fan of this staff, though. I don't like walking around with the staff, even if it's on my back. It makes me look like an old man. I already have white hair since I was going for the Black Gojo look. And if I walk around with a staff, it makes me look like, I don't know, like I'm a senile, elderly person. Alright, there we go. Now, this sorcerer outfit is actually pretty sweet looking. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, so I just fast forwarded here because, man, there's just like so much that you do in this game when you wander around, like, you know, walking around and looting and stuff. So we're just going to fast forward here, try to get to the battle part. Alright, now it's time to meet the brain puppy. Which I saved here because I think last time I tried to get the brain puppy, I kind of whiffed it, messed up. I think I squished it a little, squashed it like a grape. Alright, Murnath. No, I think that's the name of the body it's inside. Man, my guy looks good.
They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're
God, that's
talking to an
gross.
intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
It's pretty cool that there's all these different options to choose from. Obviously, I have to stick the stats closer to what I have. Oh, okay, here we go. Rolling the die. Rolling the die. 10. We need 10, and we got 2. Oh, goodness. Plus 1 intelligence, we get 3. That's a fail. I did not inspect the exposed brain.
Notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Alright, what's next? Let's try dexterity. We need a 10. Okay. We got Tide of Chaos and Dexterity. We got 2 dice this time. That's sweet. How does this work? Okay, we keep the higher one. We're still short 1, but we got the plus 1 here. Made it to 10. Does that count? Yup, we got a success. Okay, I can see how this game is addicting because you're just like, you're basically gambling on all major options.
You notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Tempting, tempting. But we need this brain puppy. We're gonna need it later for some fights up ahead. Oh, escape the Nautiloid. Okay, that's my first quest.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
Yeah, the thing behind your eye is that freaking worm that's stuck in your head. Man, why am I waiting so long here? Did I leave to take a tinkle?
We are us.
Us. We are us. Reminds me of that MJ song, We Are the World. Is that MJ? I think so.
To the helm.
Alright. We have succeeded in getting the brain puppy. Alright, we're on the outside. We're not really, the ship got blasted open. And then my sorcerer senses are tingling. Huh? Someone with a sword. Who is it? Oh, it's Tiny Nose Frog Princess. She's actually pretty badass, even though she looks really weird.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past.
Okay, we got some mind meld going on here.
And a flash of your face.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Eyes. Oh, my head. What is this?
Oh, it's because they both have the worms in their heads, so the worms are linked.
Blacketh blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
How's that sword hanging on? I always find it weird when like items just like stick to people's backs in games.
Who am I?
Lazel.
Chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm. and
She's
take
like, I
them
suggest we
forward.
take care of those flying demon babies.
That thing. It will remain tame as long as it believes.
Which will be no problem since we have a brain puppy.
May be of use in the fight to come.
Man, way to disturb someone's meal. Kind of rude. No wonder these guys are mad. Alright, so we have a possible party member, Shadowheart, stuck in one of these squid people squads, pods.
No time for
And
struggles.
as we can see, Princess Little Nose doesn't want any competition for #1 boo in the party. Alright, we're going to do a die roll here. We got to hit 7. We have a +1 advantage from our intelligence because we're a smart sorceress. There we go. Ooh, we just made it. We just made it. Okay. Let's see. I use my
You feel them.
sorcerer skills to realize that the magicalness around the pod means that it might be magical. Alright, what do I think I pick? There's some magic link to the console, so I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure why she's in the pod like that. You know, like other people, they don't have this like red glowing aura around their body snatcher pod. So I'm not sure why. As you can see, she's like super patient. She's like, you know, take your time, everything will be okay. Oh my god, does the brain puppy have more life than me and Lazel combined?
Console appears.
21, jeez, okay. Yeah, the consoles on the squid ship just look mad disgusting. Like, super squishy. I don't even know what to press there. Are those buttons or just lights? I have no idea.
The console hums to life.
Okay, we gotta roll again. Difficulty class, we gotta get a 10. What can we do? What can we do? And we get a 9, but we get the +1 and we just make it again. Oh man. This is, yeah, this just feels like gambling. No wonder people want to play this game. These the probability games. Now, I'm not going to try to free her right away here because of potential consequences, which I'm just about to show you in this next part. So, pay close attention to this lady in the pod here, this other lady. So now you're about to see why I was being so careful with the other squishy panel.
Presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Yep, some pretty things are about to happen to this lady. Yeah, it's some straight Evil Dead stuff right there. Yep, she just got squidified.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
And that's why we had to be careful. See, take a peek at this guy. He's a fresh new squid man. Squid lady? I don't know, looks like a squid man to me. So maybe even if you're a human lady, if you get squidified, you become a squid dude. Squid dude. A squid dude? Yeah, I guess a squid dude. I think I used the key I found in here to open up this chest. Alright, now time to do this correctly. So you have to get like, I had to grab some sort of rune or something that was in there. And after grabbing the rune, I'm gonna do some sorcerer stuff here.
But what is its purpose? Will it free
The
the
other
captive?
unfortunate.
Transform her like that other unfortunate.
Is it just me or did he smirk right there?
You feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection.
Authority. Illithid wisdom. Will the pod to open. Alright. More than 2, we can do this. More than 2, we got this. Bam! I think that's my highest roll yet.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel
Yeah, all consoles yield to me. I'm Gojo Gaming. It's kind of weird. She was fine just earlier, but then getting out of the pod, she like passed out, and oh, she did a little smoke explosion thing there.
at last. Thought I was done for.
I don't know why, but for some reason in that moment, I needed to get rid of my staff. And I was like, I'll switch to a sword or a dagger. Alright, I think we're just about to talk to her. Am I switching? Oh, I'm dual wielding right now. I don't want to dual wield. I just want a little sword, little knife. Something about her voice. She reminds me of that blonde girl from what's that new show with the SNL guy? He's like the coach for a British soccer team. Ted Lasso. She sounds like the blonde girl from Ted Lasso.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart.
One moment. That wasn't mysterious at all.
It's nothing.
Oh, it's obviously not.
Enough of this chatter. We need
I
to
don't trust either of you.
now. She's right.
But we're a worm family now. We all have worms in our heads.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay.
Who put you
Wait,
in
yeah, who did
charge?
put you in charge?
I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane
Cane Yank. Cane Yank. What does Cane Yank mean? Sounds like Kanye and Yank. Con Yank. Cane Yank. I'm gonna say that from now on. Alright, let's save because we got a boss fight coming up. You know, should always save. Just in case there's some extra conditions you want to fulfill if you need a restart. Alright, that gross looking door opens. Here's my posse and our brain puppy. Oh damn. Got these like armored devil dudes. Jesus. Ooh. That's one way to use your tentacles. Being attacked by little demon babies? Do they really just take them out? I don't know. I don't buy that. Oh, dang, that was a cool spell. I need that spell. That was nice magic. The transponder. Okay, you mean the squishy thing. Among all the other squishy things.
We will deal with the gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves.
Yes, brain puppy, we get it. Glad you're following. Alright guys, so this is the first boss fight of Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to be fighting I think he's the Tiefling? I don't know if you call him a Tiefling, they're basically devils. The Commander Zulk in the Hell's Realms, or whatever it's called, Aventus or Aventress. So we're going to have 2 or 3 imps, and then a little mini demon rhino. This is the battle system. Here I am choosing my spells and cantrips with my character, Gojo the Black. Oh yeah, by the way, I redid this section because I saw some TikToks about grabbing the flaming sword that this guy has. Apparently it's like one of the best swords in the beginning of the game. So I restarted to be a Tempest Sorcerer so I could fly after casting spells. The difference between spells and cantrips is that cantrips are free each turn, whereas in spells you can only use like, I think 2 or 3 a fight, depending on how strong you are. Alright guys, I'm gonna fast forward through like 2 attempts to get Commander Zog to drop the sword because he just wouldn't drop it. I mean, no matter what I do, Shadowheart's command drop spell would not work. It would just fail over and over and over again. So I had to repeat it. Nope. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. I think that's how the saying goes. Let's see if we can do this. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking like maybe I should just try to kill him. Maybe that will be easier than trying to make him drop this freaking thing. But I have faith. I have faith in Shadowheart and in her magic ability. She can do this. Alright, finally got the flaming sword. After that, it was basically a beatdown. Everybody got a turn except for Shadowheart. She just kept on missing. And then Gojo the Black got some magic missiles in that did not miss. The brain puppy even jumped in, got its claws out. And then finally, after the brain puppy, the mind flayer got the finishing move. And once all the hellspawn or demon dogs or little imps are wiped out, I was pretty satisfied with that fight. You know, finally got the flame sword, defeated Commander Zulk, and then the mind flayer started attacking me. I guess he finally realized that we weren't really thralls. So I sent my boy Gojo the Black over to the console with all the icky sticky tentacles that needed to be intertwined and flicked. Because we needed to get out of there before the mind flayer killed us all. And then giant red dragon showed up. Guess this is one of the Githyanki mounts. He just tries to, you know, incinerate everything here. Luckily, the 2 of the tentacles are still together, so all we gotta do is pull that bad boy and teleport out of there. This is an interesting cutscene. Shows them like falling back and forth. I don't know. Were they in space there? Was that like a hyperspace gate or something? I don't know. I'm not too clear on that. Definitely not anti-grav or a weightless situation. And there we go. All I gotta do is just yank on that tentacle one more time to save us all. Alright guys, so that was the first level of Baldur's Gate 3, 2023's Game of the Year. Let's see, so escaping the Nautiloid, that giant squid ship. That was a pretty interesting opener, you know what I mean? I met 2 members of my party. Although I think I could have abandoned Shadowheart if I wanted to. I didn't have to rescue her. But since I'm like, my guy's kind of like Gojo role-playing as like a good guy sorcerer, you know, felt like the right thing to do. Plus it was pretty entertaining to see that Shadowheart and Princess Little Nose, that green Githyanki girl, Lae'zel, were always arguing all the time. Let's see. Let me be more concrete with my rating. Was it fun, boring, hard, easy? It wasn't boring, but wasn't like super exciting either. I'd say it was kind of like a medium, you know what I mean? Was it hard? Was it easy? It's easy, but fulfilling those TikTok requirements of getting the flaming sword and killing Commander Zale or Zach or whatever his name was, that took me like what, 4 or 5 times, which kind of felt like a lot. Highlights. The star of the first level was definitely us, not you and me. I mean, yeah, definitely you and me, but by us I mean the brain puppy. That thing was both cute and disgusting at the same time. Best moments. Let's see. I'm just going off a list here. Best moments. Best moments are probably pulling the brain puppy out of the skull, and then I think the intro. The intro is pretty cool. Seeing those worms being like stuck inside me and the Githyanki girl. Worst moments. Worst moments. I think the worst moment was probably like my first playthrough when I didn't go through all the menu screens and the different spells and all the different requirements and the spell slots and the difference between cantrips and regular spells. I mean, like, instead of having mana, you have spell slots, which it's kind of simplified, but not really. I mean, everyone's used to using up MP when they do magic. So like having very limited slots for your magic. I don't know. I guess it makes it more strategic. Maybe it's more of a D&D thing. I like rolling the die. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's like the gambler in me or something, but it was always cool to like get a successful roll. Although you can just like quit game and load up to the moment right before the roll. So I guess there's gonna be a lot of what do they call it? Save scumming or whatever. Man, was that worst moments? I can't even remember where I was talking about. Bugs or glitches? Yeah, I don't remember any bugs or glitches at all. It was all pretty smooth. Final letter grade. It wasn't an A. It wasn't an F. I give it like a B. Yeah, this first level was like a solid B. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this first video of me trying out Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna do another video as soon as I can about the next section. The next level, as far as I can tell, is massive. So I'm gonna be splitting this up into like sections of main quests, or the really small main quests, or just tackling buckets of side quests as I go through the game. This is it's truly expansive. I mean, for 60-70 bucks, I mean, the fact that most games cost the same just doesn't make sense to me. This is like Skyrim, Dragon Age level, Witcher 3, massive content. Doesn't make any sense to me that you can pay $60 or $70 for 2 games, and one takes like 60 hours to beat and another takes like 500. But the gaming industry will do what it does. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and we will continue the adventures of my Tempest Sorcerer, good guy Gojo the Black. See ya.